Okay, hi guys, my name's Clarissa Valladolid. I'm gonna go over how to read music. So, first of all, it takes time and practice to do it. It doesn't happen overnight. A lot of people start really, really young when they learn how to play an instrument. So it could be in the orchestra, it could be in band, choir. If anybody picks up a sheet of music, looks something like this, then they probably won't know what it means. They'll just think it's a bunch of lines and dots and it won't mean anything to them. It's kind of like learning how to read another language, because you have to know the symbols, you have to know the articulations, what everything means, what note goes where, and the pitch that it's supposed to be in and all that. So, with that being said, what do you guys think music is?
It's a universal language.
Universal language. Okay, well, according to the 1976 edition of Funk and Wagnall's Standard Desk Dictionary, the definition of music is the art of producing significant arrangements of sounds, usually with reference to rhythm, pitch, and tone color. It sounds like a lot, maybe words you haven't heard before or you don't know what they mean. So rhythm is pretty much the measure in the time frame that you're playing, like how long the note is played. Pitch is a frequency of the note, so the vibration of it. Tone color is a type of sound, so if it's aggressive, if it's loud, if it's soft, if it's beautiful, something scary. So music is just the arrangement of sounds, and that's the art of it. So yeah, it is a universal language. So now that you know what music is, we can go on to how people read music. So according to Tim Hansen, a sheet of music is like a script for an actor, because an actor needs to be told what to do, what to say, when to do it, and when to say it. So this right here is called a staff, and it works up and down and from left to right. So the up and down tells you the pitch, it tells you what note to play, and then the left to right is the rhythm of it, so it tells you when you need to play it and for how long. Okay, so there's 5 lines. The next thing is the clefs. Orchestra, there's the treble clef, alto clef, and the bass clef. The treble clef is the highest one, it's the violins. And then the next one is the violas. Nobody really knows what a viola is because they're the filler. And then the bass clef is for the cellos and the basses. So the reason that these are put on the front of a staff right here is because the notes only go from A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G, and then it goes back to A. So the way that musicians know like when they need to start is by the clef. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, and then so these are the notes, what I mean by A, B, C, D, E, F, G. For the violins, their acronym is Every Good Boy Does Fine, and that goes on the lines. And then on the spaces, it's FACE. But then for the violas, for example, it's the spaces that have Good Boys Do Fine Always, and then the lines have face, and then the last one's G. So the reason you need to know this is because if you play the violin, then this one right here is A on the first string, and then this one right here is also A, but it's the same note. They're just in a different space. Okay. The next thing is the time signature. That just tells you, it tells you the number. The number on top tells you how many beats are going to be in each measure, and then the number on the bottom is going to tell you what kind of note. So if it's going to be a whole note, a half note, a quarter note, an eighth note, 16th note, and that's what each of these look like. This is 4 beats, 1 beat, 2 beats. This is half a beat, and this is a fourth of a beat. So that's why in these right here, it looks like there's so many notes, but it all adds up to the same thing. Okay, and then these are just some other symbols that musicians need to know. So this is, you need to play louder, you need to play softer, you know, up, down for violins and violas. Forte, you play louder, stuff like that. Okay, so it's a lot to take in, and like I said, it takes practice to learn, but these are just the basics of it. And then I have a little joke here for you. See if you kind of understand what happened. Alright, and then it can be classical, so it can sound like this. Something beautiful like that, or it could be something fun. And this is the cello. Okay, so in conclusion, it takes, maybe there's 3 different clefs, there's a lot of different instruments, a lot of different people, but it's how it all comes together to create something beautiful, because music is an art. Any questions?
Yeah, any question? Look at the joke. It's funny.
No?
No.
So why did you put the symbols like that together?
Because it's supposed to be a heart. This one's the treble clef. It's upside down though. And then this is the bass clef. And then in the middle, it's the viola. I play the viola, so I think they're the heart of the orchestra, because if you didn't have them, you wouldn't have that filler. You would have empty space, and there would be like something's missing.